Hiya! Hello. Oh, I forgot to put the music on. Okay. All right, everyone. I need to do a bit of an experiment today. Okay, I need to do a bit of an experiment because if it all works, we should have the ability to play cool copyright music on Twitch without it being played on YouTube. Okay, I need to watch the YouTube. Oh. Okay, amazing. Right, so the first thing was, I obviously don't want it to be silent on YouTube. So currently there is a copyright free, you know, my normal, like just when I want like a generic BGM that is playing, okay? But that should not be playing on the Twitch stream. Let me just check. Okay, it's not. Lovely. So now the next test is I play the Spotify music. I have a playlist and everything. It's currently very HoloLive heavy, so just put that on. Okay. You're gonna have to let me know if the volume is all right because I have no idea. Now we check if it's playing on YouTube. Volume's fine. Let me pause it for a sec. Hang on. Oh my god, I think... Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so yous can hear it, but you can't hear... The Twitch gang, I mean. Yous can hear the cool music, but not the copyright-free stuff. But YouTube can hear the copyright-free stuff and not hear the stuff that's going to get me in trouble. Women in STEM! Women in STEM, everyone! I figured that out all on my own. Also, another concern I had was that I was going to have to listen to both sets of music at the same time, but I figured that out as well. Mate, I'm a fucking genius, so I am. Yes, yes. I'm going to turn down a splodge on my end. There we go. Anyway, Twitch payout. I do have a hat on today. I feel like I wear a hat more often than I don't wear a hat, but you know, it is what it is. Right, let me say hi to everyone before we get stuck in, all right? Let me say hi to everyone. Who was first then? Who was first on Twitch then? Who was it? Cubic! W Cubic. My friggin' goat. Congratulations on getting first. And also, welcome in. Ben, welcome in. Lex, welcome in. Eguna, welcome in. Cheesecake Cactus, welcome in. I forgot what I was going to say. I had a thing I was going to say, and I friggin' forgot. That's all right. Ben, thank you for the 35 stream streak. What the heck? Twitch music down a little. Perfect. Okay. How about that? Is that all right? Is that good? Is that goog? Actually, let me do it a different way. If I do it like this and then turn it back up for you, because it'll be quiet now. Hang on. Spotify is just weirdly loud and I don't know why. Hydroconic, welcome in. Hiya. Right. I think that should be good. That's probably about right. It's all very confusing because for some reason, when I have to have Spotify when I'm streaming, right? Because it's for some reason way louder than everything else. I put it at like, there's not like a specific number volume, but I have it at like 2/3 maybe. Because if I have it on full volume and just turn my computer volume down, I then can't really hear the sound alerts, like the Twitch alerts and stuff, which is very strange. So it's this very, like, to you lot, the output is very simple, but it's all very complicated here. It is held together by tape, basically. Anyway, hi everyone. On YouTube also. And to all the lurkers and such. Yes, yes. Yeah, this playlist is currently very HoloLive heavy. HoloLive English heavy. Because basically, I took a playlist that already existed on Spotify and of like every HoloLive English song, and I copied it and took out all the ones that I didn't want. It took a while. And I'm gonna add more stuff. I basically have stream playlists for different vibes. This playlist is like the otaku playlist. I have that one. I have one for like chill pop stuff, that sort of thing. And then I'm gonna have one for like more like rock, emo-y, punky stuff, and maybe some other things. We're gonna have playlist, maybe one that's a bit more mellow, bit more calm, bit more somber, perhaps. But today we have the otaku one, and this is probably the one that's going to be the most used anyway. Because I have so many different tastes and moods when it comes to music. I didn't just want to have one stream playlist because it would probably be so like all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. Also, do you guys like the overlay? This is new. I kind of just threw it together. I can't lie. I made it myself with assets that I already had. And also the new chat thing. Can we talk about this? Right. The multi-stream chat, the new chat thing, is like a Stream Elements overlay. And then like 2 days later, there's all these rumors that Stream Elements is gonna go. I think I cursed it. I think I broke it. I do also have like a widget, as you can see, that shows the song, but also it's very small, so it will cut off like most of the title if it's a long title, but like it's enough, hopefully. I might change some stuff still. I might alter things, but oh, why are the mooglings behind the advertisements? Actually, to be fair, I don't know if I want the adverts. I don't know where to put the ads. So because the mooglings, if I move them, they're gonna be covering it up quite a lot, huh? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's work in progress, okay? We're gonna make some changes, maybe. I don't know. Hi, Adu, welcome me on. Anyway, me do art today. Speaking of really cool art things that I make. Wow. Did you guys know that I do that? I finally my collab with Pandora is properly available. It's online. It's currently pre-order. But it's gonna be at Oshi Vision also. So yeah. Basically, Oshi Vision gets it first, and then the pre-orders get shipped out, basically. It's all very exciting. Very, very cool. We have on the stream ad little slideshow. You'll eventually see them. We have the cute little chibi acrylic stand in the traditional Moog style. We have a cute heart badge, and we have a sticker, Chikawa inspired Pandora sticker. It is Chi Panda. Yay. Yeah. The reason the collabs took so long, the TLDR is I was gonna have like full collections for each collab with like multiple items and things. Which obviously I do for Pandora, but like turns out doing something like that, a pretty ambitious project, whilst also having a full-time job and also trying to consistently be a VTuber and stream multiple times a week, and also just doing convention art and all that other stuff, turns out it's not a great idea. So I'm doing it differently. I'm gonna basically just do like a few items at a time. I'm gonna release the things that are already done, and then just like release like one or two things in like waves, instead of being like, here's the full collection all at once, you know? I'm just gonna do a bunch of smaller ones. A bunch of smaller drops instead of one big drop, you know? I think that probably makes more sense given my current circumstances. But that means I can get stuff up and then also work on new stuff, maybe. Hello, it's welcome in. So yeah, I might be able to work on some more collab stuff, but probably not until after Oshi Vision. But I might start reaching out to some people that I know are interested. Maybe. Do some planning, perhaps. But I'm going to put everything online first. So I need to get Roko's stuff up, and I need to get Umi's stuff up. Foodie stuff will eventually be up, but I'm gonna wait for her to come back, because obviously she's away at the minute, and you know, I want to be able to make sure she's okay with all the things I'm posting and such. So yeah, no, but the other stuff should be sorted kind of soonish. Yay. I feel good. I'm glad about it, because like everyone's been waiting so long and I feel bad. But, you know, maybe someday I can make this my job, you know, and I can get these things done much quicker. All right. We are working on things today. More merch things. Not collabs. This is all fan art stuffs. Basically, because I know it might get confusing if I do fan art merch of, like, VTubers I've done collabs with. Basically, the main difference is that for the collab stuff, a percentage of it, like the sales or whatever, goes to the talent. And it's like an official collab where I'm like, you know, we work together on what stuff we make, and basically it's me being like, hey, Can I call this like an official collab and you like post about it and in exchange I give you some money? Basically. But then there'll also be fan art things that I just do for fun, you know? I just do for funsies. Yeah, no. I'm explaining that now because one of these photo cards is gonna be of Pandora, but it's a fan art one. That's really cool. Thank you. It's something I've wanted to do for so long, and I'm just like, let's just make it happen, you know? But it's just figuring out how to do it within the scope of like what I'm like able to do, you know, with like time limitations and stuff. So that's why the first few people I'm working with, I'm like, just so you know, this is gonna be very scuffed. Like, you guys are my guinea pigs. This is the experimental stage. And after that, after I've figured out the process and everything, it will be smooth AF for anything else in the future. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements. It's like maybe being bought. I don't friggin' know. I don't know how anything works. Okay, help. Anyway, we are working on photo cards. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done them, and I want to do some because it's cool. Because I want to do more detailed, like non-chibi drawings, but also I don't like doing prints. So I feel like photo cards are a good like happy medium, right? So we've got some pose ideas down. I've been using this like reference on the left is from an ebook that I bought off of Amazon Japan that has like a bunch of poses that you can use. So like it's like examples of them, a bunch of bases and stuff. I kept this one open because I think this is the one I'm most likely gonna have to like go back and forth and reference, because like the other poses I have are relatively quite simple. So we have this pose that I'm gonna turn into if I want to. I don't know if I'm gonna. This is the one where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not, because I feel like the crop isn't very good for like a photo card. I might not use this and use the pose. I like the pose. I might just use it for something else, you know? So this is going to be... My plan for this is to do an Ekomori card. But I might do a different pose and use this pose for something else. We have this one, this pose, which I think I'm going to turn into a Moog photo card, because obviously I have to do one of myself, of course. Hi, Wizard, welcome in. We got this one, which I think is going to be, I want to turn into a Pandora one. And then I have this one, which I want to use to draw Rin Penrose's new design. So we have just like the base poses, and then it's just a case of like drawing, just turning it into like the roughs, you know, doing the rough and then doing the proper sketch and such. I think what I'm gonna do, I haven't decided, because like I basically, instead of doing just one pose and then doing the rough, and then I was like, let's just do all the poses. And then, because I can't decide which one to do first, and when I don't really know, what I do is just like, I throw a bunch of ideas down, and this is what I recommend doing, is like just throwing a bunch of ideas down, because statistically, one of them is gonna be good, you know, when in doubt. So I'm gonna, I think maybe do the roughs of all of them, and then go in and see like what I want to do first in terms of like actually refining it. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. But that's fine. Let me find, actually, I'm gonna have to turn this off for a sec. So I can import the other reference in. Okay. There we go. I just want to like make sure that in case I want to adjust anything or like so I know where to put the facial features and stuff. God, I kind of hate sketching on stream, you know. But I gotta do it more, you know, to face my fears. I gotta face the fears. I don't know what kind of face to do for this. Excuse me. Okay, so I think like, right, it's like, but I'm trying to get better at it, like getting used to it, you know. And I mean, it's just the rough, so it's okay if it's scuffed AF, okay? It's okay. It's okay if it's scuffed AF, okay? We gotta trust the process. And I also wanna normalize, you know, you see everyone posting their art online and thinking like, oh my god, it literally looks perfect from the beginning. What the frig? I mean, mine doesn't. I don't think mine looks perfect at any stage. But you know, I want to normalize that there is a process and you must trust the process. Trust the process, everyone. I'm gonna try actually, because I did this with a few of the like body shapes for the poses. I'm gonna try just like putting shapes in first and then doing the lines, because I think that probably helps with like if the silhouette looks good, then you know, the whole thing will improve, you know. It's about putting the right shapes in relation to everything else. Like how I was saying this on an art stream the other day, how like I'm not very good with how like the length of bangs and like a fringe relates to like the rest of the face. I always do it like too low down or too high up. There's like no in between. Hi BT, welcome in. So I'm just doing like a very rough thing so I know where all the shapes go. And then, you know, be going and actually sketch it based on this afterwards, you know? Definitely got a shopping list for Oshi Vision now. Hell yeah! I want to know who else is, like, gonna be there. I'm curious. Like, in terms of vendors and stuff. Bang left depends on the vibe of day, yeah. I think it is because I like I don't know if this will make any sense, but like I draw things like separate to each other in terms of like mindset, right? But I need to get better at like keeping in mind how other parts work as I'm drawing certain bits, you know? Yeah, I don't know who else do I know that I'm at Oshi Vision, I know that. It'd be a bit weird if I didn't know that, huh? But I know Nano's gonna be there. I think Ark's gonna be there. Hi Archie, welcome on. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there probably will be a map. I know they had like a thing. They started posting vendors on the Twitter. I don't know because they posted me. But I don't know if they posted anyone else. Let me see. I'm gonna have a look. I don't know how big it's gonna be either. I imagine maybe not the biggest. I don't mind that. Because it means there's less tables for people to spend their money. I'm only joking. Yeah, the venue doesn't seem like crazy big, and I don't mind that necessarily. All right. God, when I was listening to a lot of the music on this playlist, because I haven't really caught up on a lot of like Hololive original stuff for a long time. So in my head, all of like Myth's music is like the early stuff. So seeing like how much they've improved and really like found their own style is cool. Especially like Callie, Kiara, and Iris have all like really found their style in like the past few years or so, it seems, which is really cool. I thought Kiara's the album's really good. I haven't watched I still haven't watched Drawn to Dawn because I know I'm gonna be an absolute mess. I did acquire it, cough cough, because it's not available to watch anymore. And I'm gonna watch it at some point. I just know I'm gonna be sobbing. Because I know everyone knows me as a Rosarian now, but for the longest time, my main thing was I was a Takotori girl, you know? For a long time. But I didn't really post much holo stuff at the time, so... Wait, actually the hair is like... It's like this. Hang on. Luna, thank you. Thank you. It's very kind. Thank you.
Who's that wonderful girl?
Oh my god. Could she be any cuter? I have to sing along with it every time. Yeah, Suisei too. Oh my god. I mean, Suisei's been around for like ages now. It's kind of wild. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Taco Takeover's great. That one really got everyone hyped up at FES. Because I went to I was obviously like I was at stage 2 in person, but for the other stages I went to a like a watch party and like a big karaoke room, and it was so fun. Again, God, I really do my Japan vlogs, man. I'm gonna have like a big video editing sesh tomorrow, I think. I don't know how to draw like this hairpiece, but I'm just gonna roughly do it for now. Oh, Actually, don't know. Did you even see this part? I'm not sure if you would. No. Yeah, watching like early Suse is kind of wild. Oh yeah, normally I have like a reference on the screen, so that way you can see who I'm drawing, but I have it on my computer, so you can't see it. I'm drawing Rin Penrose's new design currently. Only the rough version though. This is only a rough sketch. I'm gonna go in and do roughs on all of them, and then decide which one we're gonna do first. You know. Right, like I thought recently about how long ago some Hololive stuff was, like the concerts and stuff. I remember when it was like a huge deal that Myth were getting 3D, because it took them way longer than it would have for a lot of Hololive members, because obviously because of COVID and stuff. Oh, this is the problem about doing poses that are not from the front. I don't know where the clothes go. Hang on. No, I got this. I just gotta not rush it. Right. I mean, people were being like such dicks about it on Twitter as well. It was so annoying. I was like, what? I get it, like, taking time to get used to, because it is very different, but, like, you know. Yeah, because it was happening, yeah, during that weekend, right? Yeah. Right. It was, like, such a long time ago, weirdly. Following, you know what? Maybe I should start using the following tab. Exclusively, you know? Maybe you're onto something there, Cubic. Oh, I don't... Oh, God damn it. Why do I try and do more, like, complicated poses? Because it's just strange. Yeah, it's cute, right? I like it. That's why I want to draw it. Also, you know, very relevant right now. Very topical, huh? Okay, let's do it this way, actually. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, for you page evil. Oh my god, is that the T Red Cat? What the frig? Hiya! If you guys don't know, this absolute legend right here rigged this model and did an amazing job. Just saying. Just saying. The reason I move like an absolute maniac is partially because I'm crazy and partially because of them. You know, multiple things. Multiple things, yes. Elvie! Yay! Oh my goodness. Yay. Man, I've worked with some really cool people. I feel very lucky, you know. Yeah, no? Ah! I don't like this fucking pose anymore! I think maybe we do another one and we come back to this. I don't know! It's a weird angle. Like, I find it so hard to, like, visualize this stuff in my head. You know? I think... Hang on. No. Let's... Hang on. No. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try again. Let's do... I'm just going to outline the face shape and stuff. Because that aspect of it, I'm okay with. So if we... Let's just try and do, like, the body again. Because listen, sometimes if you're drawing something and it's just not going right, you're not vibing with it. There is nothing wrong with just trying to draw it again. Or even just like a specific piece of it like this, you know? Yeah, this is a tune. Oh my god. I kind of wish I'd pre-ordered this album. Because maybe I would have got a little photo card. Like the signed one. I have a signed Callie photo card from her new album, which is very cool. I have it in a cute little like bee photo card holder. Yeah, that's true. I could just use like a 3D model, I suppose. But then I'd have to put this in Clip Studio. Yeah, oh god, the art... Don't even get me started on the art fight discourse, man. Don't even get me started. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think... Okay, so... Let's zoom this in first to like where the cropping is approximately. Actually, here's an idea. Hang on, I'm gonna have to turn the iPad off because I'm gonna open my photo gallery. Here's another thing that I do. For when you want to use a base like this, but you don't necessarily want to like trace it, right? Because, you know, there's nothing wrong with tracing if it's for educational reasons, but when you're actually working on something like I am, where, you know, where it's like an actual art piece you want to turn into shit, what I will do on occasion, it's also just a good way to like learn as well, is take the image and you put it underneath what you've drawn. And like you kind of have to resize it to be like roughly where you would want it to be. And then see, immediately I look at that and I think I have put this other shoulder on the left here. It's too high up and the body is too wide. Like I immediately see that and then I kind of redraw, and like the arm is also in like a weird spot. So it's like trying to just like look at it and just like see, okay, like what parts are off, you know? Like the head, yeah, the head for the most part seems okay. And the hand is also kind of weird, but like, you know. So let's make this kind of lower opacity, right? And so I'm like, okay, the body line pretty much goes, it doesn't go that far out from the neck, right? So I get rid of this again. And I don't think I'm going to do it exactly the same as the reference, but I think, you know, it's a good starting point, right? Even that's a little too much, but yeah, it's like, oh, it's so weird. I did art fight one year and it was really fun, but I just don't have time these days. Yeah, the arm is kind of like up like this. It's fine. You guys know I'm not a fucking art thief, okay? I literally have proof. I'm glad, like, there's so much proof of, like, my art not being AI. So, like, I'm never gonna have that problem, really. which is good. I mean, also my art is like scuffed as fuck, so I'm never gonna have that problem anyway, but yeah, starting is always the hardest part. I'm like that too. See, the hand is quite big and it's quite low down for me, so let's do like a rough shape like here. Yeah, like having like very kind of obvious flaws in my art. I've said this before, I've come to appreciate it because of all this AI shite. I'm like, okay, well, at least, you know, I'm never gonna have that problem. Okay, so let me compare. That's still a bit wide, but like, let's just try it. Let's trust the process, everyone. See, it just like, why is it that on the reference that looks fine, but on mine it looks really like weird? Let me, you know what? Let's take this out and just completely redo it, because that might help. Yeah, real. She's an alien illustrator, please. Please. I'm a friggin' alien. That, I feel like this is a step in the right direction. It's not quite where I want it to be. Yeah, I forgot about this song until it was playing before the All For One screening started. They were playing a bunch of Holo songs, and this one came on, and I was like, oh my fucking god, this is a bop. I forgot about this. Lee, hiya. Oh my god. Perfect zone watch. I'm glad. Hang in there. I honestly like sewing stuff. As someone that has like awful fine motor skills, I have so much respect. Because like I just know it would be a disaster if I tried to do that. Even with like a machine, you know? It's just not my wheelhouse. Yeah, no. And that's okay. Oh, I see what I've done here. This is a good watch, you know, while everyone's doing their weekend tasks, if anyone's got them. Because you don't have to have weekend tasks. You can just rest. It's fine. Okay? Yeah, God, I fucking love Odyssey. Odyssey's such a tune, man. Again, that's one that I forgot how good it was. Just because I hadn't heard it in a while. And then, like, when I watched All For One again, I was like, dude, this is a fucking tune. I have to say, Callie is, like, a really good lyricist, actually. Not that I know much about it, but wow. Honestly, yeah, oh god, I just love it. Especially because it was very like early Justice days, right? You know what? I think if I feel like I'm so close to figuring this out. I'm like a detective on a case, bro. I feel like I'm so close to figuring this out. If I take the hair off and just... Because I feel like I've drawn the hair at a weird angle as well, which makes the whole thing look off. Because if I take the hair out, it's not terrible. But I think I've done the hair at a weird angle. I think that's what's... Because this is not too bad. I think I could make some adjustments to the hair. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I know the one you mean. I think it's on this playlist. Hi Shane, welcome in. If I didn't say, I think I forgot. I'm gonna have a drink real quick. Okay. I think if we adjust the hair, we might be closer to figuring this out. Okay. I think it's this half. This is the half that's just not... It's just not. Maybe if I put it here and then just like... Actually, hang on. No. I'm gradually figuring it out, everyone. Why? Like, I'm meant to be doing art. Why does it feel like equations? You know what I mean? Okay. Because if I get the reference up again, yeah, she's kind of got hair like going back on the neck like this, and then it goes like... I'm trying to figure out the... Man, this is difficult. This is difficult. Note for all VTubers, can you have like simpler designs, please? To be fair, it's not that complicated of a design. It's just like the way, trying to figure out what angle this is. Like, I don't even know, bro. I'm just like looking at it. I'm trying to... This makes me wish sometimes that there were like 3D model references for VTubers, so you could like turn it around to the exact angle you want as well. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, Frozen Madness, that's so real. Cause like, yeah, like the long part is almost like underneath. So it's like... Okay, right. I think we try drawing the clothes on top again. And then we're just gonna see what happens, everyone. We're just gonna see. It doesn't help that I'm really shit at drawing clothes, especially from like different angles. And she has like a... You know what? Should I... Let's put the... Actually, wait. Hang on. I can put the reference on the screen for you lot without it being in the way for me. Hang on. I think I can do that. Good stuff! Oh my friggin' god. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. What the heck? Hang on, everyone. I'm just getting a... Oh god, that's not meant to be there. Oh no! That'll do. I hope your stream was great. I hope it was class. Feel free to let us know what you're up to. Unless you need... Or what you were up to. Oh, god damn it. Unless you need to raid and run. In which case, that's absolutely fine. Hello. I will look after your community. I will. I'm Moog, by the way. I am an ice cream alien VTuber, and also sometimes I draw things. We are drawing things now. I am trying to draw Rin Penrose, but I'm struggling with the angles. Yeah, you do the Gundam things. I know this. Yes, I hope it was lovely. I hope it was lovely. Right, that'll do. I just need to remember to get rid of it. Because it's not on my art program, it's on my overlay. Wait, what have I got selected right now? Oh, okay. What the frig? I'm struggling, man. Okay, actually, here's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. We just do it one bit at a time, okay? One bit at a time, everyone. Let's do it without the arm. Hang on. No. This is literally just the rough sketch, everyone. This is the most complicated thing ever. Okay. Oh god. This one? Yeah, I saw there was some kind of HoloLive Gundam thing going on, but I know nothing about Gundam. I think they were advertising it initially at first, and I was like, oh, it's that Gundam thing. I don't know much about Gundam. But it looks really cool. Right, honestly, there's so many details in this design that I like a lot, you know? Right, if I just do, like... Let's just do, like, a rough side. Maybe I should just do it from the side like this. Well, if I do this bit first, and then hopefully this will help. Okay. We got this, gamers, okay? So it's... Hi, Aris, welcome in. How's the art going? It's going. I'm a little bit struggers, because I'm trying to figure out angles of things, but we're getting there. Looking in, yeah! I like the Miku emote. I like it very much. Even though I was like, let's do the roughs for all of them, and then see what we want to work on. I think maybe we've committed to the Rin one at this point. At least until we finish the sketch. It's okay. It's just the rough. It's fine. Wendy! Oh my god. Oh my lordy lord. Thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? What the heck? Thank you so much. I hope the stream was lovely. I hope it was great. Feel free to let us know what you were up to, unless you need to raid and run, in which case, absolutely fine. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Hi, Foxy. Hi, Jack. Hi, Coffee. Great Destroyer. Hello. I don't know what I'm doing. I would say I'm a professional, but it'd be a bloody lie. Hello. I'm Moog. I'm just a wee guy at the end of the day. But I'm also an ice cream alien VTuber and artist and occasional legend. We're trying to design like VTuber photocards today. I'm trying to draw Rin Penrose currently, and we're having a little bit of a struggle, just a wee struggle, trying to figure it out because I don't know how to draw angles of the body apparently, but we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Yippee! Also, let me get I really need to sort out StreamerBot and get a shout out thing on the go, but let me get Wendy shouted out right now. Wendy is very friggin' cute, by the way. Wendy's really friggin' cute. No worries. Don't worry. I get ya. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. Yeah, see, I want to do like I love basically whenever someone has a new design when I have a con coming up, because I want to be like oh she was quick getting this out. Like when Doki Bird's Bounty Hunter design came out, I did that so quick and I was like, look at me, I'm so good, aren't I? You know. Oh, Mahjong. I've never played it, you know. There's a whole section of the Vexpo Discords that are obsessed. I think there's a Mahjong cult going on in there. And I've always been curious about it, you know. Just because I like all the little tiles and stuff. I feel like if I played it in person, I'd just be playing around with the tiles. I saw Chikawa Mahjong once and it was really cute. It looks cool. I've also heard that it's quite complicated, so maybe I'm a little bit scared, but it looks cool. Maybe we'll try it someday. Moog early, Moog often. I try. There is certainly an attempt, you know? Right, where's the... Okay, so now if we draw the arms separately, that's what you gotta do. If you look at the whole thing and think, oh my god, this is so daunting, how am I gonna make this look right? You just do a bit at a time, everyone. You're just breaking it down into the shapes or something, which is basically a nice way of saying bullshit it, which is really what I do. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Susie! Oh my god. Hi, cutie. I friggin' love you. Let's hang out again soon. Oh god, not the Final Fantasy 14. Oh shit. At first it can be, but once it clicks, it's not that bad. Oh my god, it's just like Dead by Daylight. Me comparing everything in life to Dead by Daylight. Like when I don't get something, I'm like, explain this to me in Dead by Daylight terms. I'm just that kind of person, you know? Is that a Taurus? Is that how I'm saying that? It's cute, right? I like it. I really like the color palette, you know? If you lose Mahjong, you do die. Yeah, it's just an endless cycle of constant Mahjong. You are stuck there forever in the Mahjong realm. Imagine a Dead by Daylight. Getting face camped by Bubba in the basement. Oh my god, basement Bubba. What an experience that is, you know what I mean? Let me just like roughly put this in. It's fine if it's like really shit, okay? Right, so then we combine these. Let me duplicate this though before I start like erasing things, because I'm scared. I'm really scared, everyone. But I'm so brave. I love Dead by Daylight. I need to find out who out of like my VTuber pals plays DBD, or who is willing to try it and get them on the muck? Be like, play with me, please. I'd love to get on the DBD muck with you. You know what? Hang on. No, I don't think just the side view is good either. I'm really just not having a time. May or may not dabble. Oh my god. Hop on DBD. Do it. I think DBD has potential to be like a really fun collab game, in my opinion. I really liked doing the 2v8 collabs, even though they were so chaotic. They were so chaotic, but great. DBD's nuts! Oh my god. That's actually kind of goated. Maybe when she sees cars use engines. Is a DVD generator Yeah, why is no one doing gens in this car? What the frig? I'm excited to see what DBD's cooking for the anniversary, because it's really soon now. People keep saying it's going to be Jason. And I don't know. Is it going to be Jason? I don't know. Maybe. Have you seen the new Trickster skin? Oh, do you mean Mina? Because, like, she do got me feeling some type of way. I did recently start playing a little bit of Trickster. And I got the Mina skin. Because why on God's earth would I play as a man when there is a cute girly pop option? If the option is there, I'm going to take it, bro. That's why I want to start playing Ghoul, because I think it'd be funny. But I'd have to get the Rize skin. Why would a man be there? Yeah, Jason's a weird one. Because it was like they weren't... It was out of the picture and then it was in the picture again. And now it's like, what is going on? So you say Fortnite in DBD? Oh my god, can you imagine? People want like Darth Vader in DBD. And I'm like, what? I'm just not here for it. I'm sorry. There are lines to be crossed, okay? Okay. I don't think we're quite there yet with this art, but I think we're getting closer. I do think we're getting closer. Okay, let's do a wee experiment, okay? Wee as in little, not urine. This isn't going to be the actual drawing ofs, but let's just take this and just scribble the clothes on top and be like, okay, where would they go, you know? Because that might help me. And then just like copy that on. So like that's the collar. And then maybe like a... And then maybe like this. Hang on. I'm just trying to get a feel for it. DBD. See, a lot of people were saying like, what if they did a licensed collab that's just a map and they do like a backrooms map? And I can't lie, I'd fuck with it. That's great. That's a great idea. I don't know what to do for this thing. You know what, actually? What if I'm thinking about this all wrong? We actually do it from like the back and then... Yeah, I'm curious about the Backrooms film. I thought the trailer looked pretty cool. That might be... Okay. Let's put this back here. I will figure this pose out if it's the death of me, okay? I'll do it. Maybe I do need to get a 3D model and do it in Clip Studio Paint. I just like sketching in Procreate. I don't know why. Is the eye pack hidden? Yeah. Yeah. Old school cartoon style killer. There's been people talking about like a Bendy and the Ink Machine collab. I've never played it though. I've never played it. Yeah, the Clip Studio is great for like the 3D model stuff. I just do not understand how half of it works, to be honest though. It does scare me a little bit. Right, and then if I put this back on. Okay, this feels like progress. What is this song? It is Last Dance by Iris. I finally feel like we might be making some progress here, everyone. Somewhat. It still looks kind of wonky, but I think it's starting to look a little better. I might need to ask some art pals for advice. You know what? I always used to ask Nat for help with sketches when I thought they looked a bit weird. I was like, Nat, what do you think of this? I don't know. But I always felt like I was being annoying. Oh dear. But she always helped me. Bless her soul. Okay, I think, right, I'm gonna cook here, everyone. I think we could change, maybe if we change the angle of the body, I think it might be a bit better. Okay. Because I do think we're making progress, but I think it's just not there yet, and I'm not sure why. What about that? I'm gonna put this on top just to see, you know, just to compare. I mean, it's never gonna be like exactly the same as the reference, but just as a guide. Okay, I'm feeling better about this now, everyone. Hydrate. Hi, Jackson. I'll do that right now. I've got some gamer sups, everyone. See, I feel better having gamer sups when it's an afternoon stream. If I have it in the evening, I'm worried that I won't sleep. I was struggling to sleep last night, though. Because I had, like... For some reason, I had, like, really bad back pain. And I still have it a little bit today, but it was really bad last night. I do wonder if it's like a flare-up from, because I have PCOS, which basically means my hormones are fucked. And that can, I didn't know until recently that it can cause like inflammatory pain in the body and, you know, that sort of thing. So maybe that's part of it. Wow, I love chronic illnesses. Am I right, gamers? Oh my god. Yeah, they renamed it, right? Yeah, it's like PMOS now, which is actually like, I think it's helpful because yeah, it's not just about, because it's like polycystic ovarian syndrome or whatever, right? But it's not just about having, sorry for people that don't like, you know, talking about like medical, you know, people's bits and that. But like, it's not just about having like cysts on your ovaries, because they scanned me. They didn't ultrasound. They didn't see any on there in my ovaries, but they still diagnosed me with it. Right? So that I was always confused. I was like, but if I don't have the cyst, why have you diagnosed me with it? I thought for ages that they just like misdiagnosed me so I'd go away. But now I'm like, wait, it's not just about that. I get it. I understand. I was like, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do the proper sketch of this and I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna let myself cook, okay? Let Moog cook. Big moogie woogie. Yeah. And it's like, I also didn't know, like, because I know fuck all, because I mean, the world just teaches you jack shit, huh? But like, I didn't know it was like classed as a chronic illness. And also apparently like even like autism and like depression and shit can class as a chronic illness. I was like, oh my god, guys, I'm chronically ill. It's like when I was diagnosed as autistic and I was like, oh my god, I'm disabled. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, that's true. PMS, baby. Oh god, this song makes me cry, bro. There's so many Hololive songs that just make me sob my eyes out, bro. It's too much, man. This is another one that I didn't watch the video for ages because I knew it would make me sob. And then I finally did. Yeah, it's a really beautiful song though. I love Gigi. Yeah, I only caught up kind of recently. It's really pretty. Again, like, obviously everyone knows I'm a big Rosarian, but also, like, I fucking love Gigi. I love all of Justice, man. Like, Rauda's song that she did recently was also a bit of a tearjerker. I also really like Cecilia's original song. My sketch process is so messy. It's honestly a miracle that my final pieces are like anything coherent. But even though it's a bit scary sharing the sketching process, it's you know, I want to normalize that it's not perfect the whole way through, you know? I also quite like one thing I like about the sketch process is like the mess of it. Because I feel like it can be like, you know, you can try all kinds of shit. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can try all kinds of stuff. That's why I like feel a little bit more confident doing different poses and stuff, even though I'm not the best at it, as you can probably tell from today. You know, because it's like, it's just a messy sketch. Who cares though? That's kind of why I started doing like rough sketches before actually doing the proper sketch like this. Yeah, no. Honestly though, Lex, you say that. Some people's sketches, like I was watching Raura do art the other day, and even her sketching, I'm like, this looks like a finished piece. What the frig? Yeah, that's the thing with, oh god, I fucking love this song, dude. Yeah, that's also a struggle with like sketching sometimes, huh? That it, you know, it hides a lot of the jank because you do kind of yeah, like the thicker lines and stuff. But I try and do like, my line art style now is kind of like a mix between sketchy lines and like proper lines, which hopefully helps with that. Honestly, like I obviously I love Myth. I'm a big Myth girl. Council and then Promise, you know, big love for them as well. But I feel like something in the air shifted when Advent and Justice came along. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, I kind of have the opposite problem where like so often I give up on pieces, so I'm not very good at having like finished pieces. So because of that, I don't really know how to color. Apart from like when I do like my chibi stuff that's very simple, like I never know how to color these more detailed pieces, so it always ends up looking kind of shitty. But again, I'm getting there. Yeah, Advent and Justice definitely have different vibes. It's almost like they were like, okay, we've done a few EN gens, we know what we're doing now, let's fucking log in. Not to say that like Myth and Promise are bad, by no means, but like, you know, they have like the connected lore and like all these original songs that came out, and like, I don't know. Exactly, that is probably the big difference. What really made that shift is that like Myth was obviously during like the height of like COVID stuff, and I think it was starting to sort itself out by the time Council came in, but it was still very much like the after effects of it, right? Whereas like, I guess Advent and Justice had like the full kind of thing that they could do because they were, you know, they weren't restricted by as much, I guess. And again, like, I guess they kind of knew that EN does well, you know, so they could lock in. Whereas obviously with Myth, they were like, this is the first EN gen, we don't know, people might hate this. It's interesting. to see how much has changed. Because like I got into Hollow like right before ID Gen 2 debuted. So it was like I wasn't there for like Myth's debuts, but it was not long after, right? So it's been really interesting seeing like how much it's changed. Very interesting. Yeah. It's such a, like, honestly, I can only imagine what it's like behind the scenes, like, especially with, like, when they had the management changes and also, like, that time when a few people from EN were leaving. Oh god, I can't stand, like, when people, you know, when quite a few grads were happening and people were like, oh my god, Hollow must be a black company. I'm like, shut the fuck up. People just want to turn anything into fucking drama. Like, I think having disagreements with how your job is actually not as uncommon as people are acting, like, you know. Like, it's pretty normal to not be fully okay with how things at your job run, you know? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's great, but, you know, these things can happen. It doesn't mean that it's an evil company. I mean, you know, I guess all companies are probably a little evil to an extent, but you know what I mean. I love that Bryn has hair vents now, even though they're very small hair vents. Yeah, it's an interesting one, because obviously, like, VTubing specific, I mean, content creation is still new, but especially VTubing. Yay, Georgina! Thank you for the red, yippee! I hope your stream was lovely. I hope it was lovely. Do feel free to raid and run though, if you need to, you know, do what you gotta do. Or you can lurk, you know, we're very lurk friendly. Doesn't she kind of look like Crony at this stage with just the short hair? Do you see the vision? It's the hair vents, isn't it? I think I need to change the shape of the hair a little bit. Yay! Yeah, I mean, it's still, like, new. Oh, God, I love this song. It's still very new in terms of, like, it being an industry, though, I suppose. Too much light in her eyes to be Crony. Real. This, oh, God, yeah, this song kind of, this is very nostalgic. I love it. I love it so much. Hi, Dave. Welcome in. Hiya. $2022. Fuck. Oh my god. God dang. I had, like, just left uni at that point. What the frig? And now I'm unk. Wowie. Wowie. I don't... Hang on. Let me redo this. I don't know what the first agency was, because I guess it depends on, like... Because, like, I guess there's been stuff going on in Japan for a long time. Because, yeah, a lot of the... Yeah, because Hollow is like, some of the Hololive members are nearly at like 10 years, which is kind of fucking crazy. Oh yeah, Keys in Our Eyes Company. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's if you count them or not. Because I guess it's a little different. I don't know. It's an interesting one. I guess like when you compare it to like something like television, which has been around for like nearly a century. Or like radio, which has been around for like ages, right? When you compare it to something like that, is more what I mean. Like it's an industry that's still, in the grand scheme of things, quite new, you know? Would it actually make more sense to do it like this? Hang on. Maybe. Oh my god, any of you Nimi Nightmare enjoyers? Because I'm really excited for her new outfit tonight. It's tonight, right? I'm really excited. Because it's like gothic Lolita themed, and also like her artist is like cracked, so I'm so excited. Oh my god, my iPad will be ready, my drawing programs will be ready. I'll be on it, bro. Honestly, I'm so excited. I fucking love Nimi. I would love for her to be at like Vexpo one year, because I'd love to meet her. She's one of my, I would say, even though I don't really watch a lot of streams now, just because like I don't have a lot of time. We're talking about in terms, because for me, the way I kind of subconsciously like categorize VTubers in my head is like big corpo ones, you know, your Hololives and your Niji Sanji and all that stuff. And then you get like the smaller indies that are like, you know, the ones basically the ones that I'm friends with. And the ones that are like adjacent to the ones I'm friends with, right? The ones that are kind of somewhat in my social circles. And then there's like the big indies that are in between that, right? And if we're going for the in-between category, like in terms of like the really big indies, I'd say Nimi is one of my faves in that category. Like, I feel like with indies of a certain size, it feels weird referring to them as Oshis, because it's like, some of them are like friends of friends at this point. And I'm like, whoa, that's kind of weird. They might see a post of me saying that. But Nimi is so cute. Oh, no, that's John from 2 Doors Up the Road. Honestly, it's a weird one. It's a very weird one. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think it's just like a weird thing from like when you're a fan of VTubers, but like you also are one. It's like, and like you kind of are like adjacent to other ones. It's weird, you know? You know? Yeah, that's, I mean, when, you know, I make posts about like Liz and how much I love her, and she sees them and I get embarrassed, but like at the same time, listen, I know she's a person just like me, but at the same time I know there's like it's on a different level, right? You know? I feel like it's less weird if I fangirl over her, whereas if I like fangirled over like I'm trying to think of an example. Like, let's say like Pandora, right? I mean, I fangirl over Pandora, of course I do, but more in like a so, you know, as like a supportive friend, you know? I'm like the mum in Mean Girls in the audience when they're doing like the Christmas dance. That's what it's like when it's like a friend, you know? Like, friend fangirling is definitely a thing, but it's different, you know? It is different. There's like a different level. You know what I mean? Pandora's the best, honestly. We hung out a bunch a little while ago because we happened to be... There's a little bit of crossover between when I was in Japan and when she was in Japan. So we got to hang out quite a few times. And it was lovely. It was lovely. Yeah, I can't lie, like, my... Dude, my freaking Kami Oshi, like, knowing who I am is kind of wild. What the frig? What the frig? Oh my god, did you guys see that Vicky used my chibi art of her as her thumbnail for a stream? That was cool. I know, like, on paper that doesn't seem like a big thing, but I do think that's really cool, okay? Maybe that's not as big as some other achievements, but I still think it's cool because it's never happened to me before. Also, Vicky is another one that I just love. She's so cute. She's so freaking cute. Yeah, my my Kami Oshi stalked me. Well, not me specifically, but you know. Oh, I'm dying. I'm choking on my own spit. Ugh. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, rip Hollow Earth, etc. I think we have kind of... I think this is not looking too bad. I think... I'm not happy with the neck. But I think if we move the head down a bit, I think it'll be fine. This is the beauty of digital art. They could just move it down. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. Yeah, there's so many like random projects from Hollow that just like end up never really happening. But you know, sometimes it's better to experiment with things even if it ends up not working out, I suppose. Yeah, I love God, I wish this sounds so weird. I like the idea of like stalking people at cons and stuff is very fun, but I don't think I'd ever be able to do it. because I do like events that people would go to. Like, I don't think anyone would go to an event specifically for me, right? But like, even if they did, it will be like a con that I'm tabling at, you know, where you would see me anyways. That's the thing about being a convention artist, is that you kind of have to dox yourself. Yeah, there's so many at Narcon, which is cool. Very, very cool. I'm not sure about this hair placement, so I'm going to come back to it. I'm just going to put those in as like a little placeholder for now. Same with this, actually. Oh, dude, this fucking tune, bro. This tune. Not to flex or anything, but I saw her sing this at first, just saying. Did we blip a bit? Did we actually? What? Hang on, here's the test. Okay, it wasn't like an actual... Because you know when we do like a proper disconnect, the throwables stop working? That was my test. God, it was fucking electric when Kiara came on at first. It was kind of... Because she was quite early on, I think. And I was like, oh my god, it's Kiara! I was really excited. Yeah, she was in the free section, so yeah, quite early on then. Yeah, it's honestly like I think I'm just getting stalked, you know what I mean? I just keep finding myself in situations like, what the heck? I might be a main character, guys. I might be a protagonist. Maybe. I just keep finding myself in situations. See, I love like the evolution of like Kiara's music, how she kind of goes, it's almost kind of like K-pop influenced in a way. It's very cool. Can't draw hands. Kiara pop, yeah. Yeah. I'm redoing this hand. I'm redoing it. Because I was kind of making it up, but I think I have to do it properly. No worries, Yoshida. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some VTubers that I would consider faves of mine where I'm like, if It's the difference between, like, if they, you know, if they notice me and I'm like, oh my god, thank you, ha, and then like me being like, oh my god, I'm gagged, I'm dead, I'm deceased, I'm on the floor, like, you know. You know, that's the difference, I think. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to measure these things sometimes, you know. Hang on, let me get the... If I put this, like, where the hand is, just to get a rough idea of where what I'm doing. Oh, well, I mean, for one, it is... Okay, I see. Okay. Please don't see me not masking, thanks. Real. How'd you get into VTubers and then tubing yourself? I'm trying. There's not like a specific event. I'm like trying to think. The first VTuber I watched, I'm very much like he's an I era. You know, I'm an unk at this point. Blows my mind that there are people here, like people around that got into VTubers like in a different way. I'm like, what? So I've been making different types of like stuff on like YouTube and Twitch and whatever since like I think like 2014, 2015. Like I just make like, you know, kind of random shit because, you know, I was a teenager with nothing better to do. And then I'm trying to think. I used to just have no cam and just like talk shit. And then I did start using like a webcam, like I was a face cam streamer, just like on and off, very rarely, right? And then when VTubing, like I always thought VTubing was a thing that, you know, I never thought of it as something I could do myself until like, you know, when Myth happened, Holo Myth happened, and everyone was like, oh my god, wait. You don't have to be from Japan or in a company. You can kind of just like whatever, right? And I liked the idea from going from face cam to being a VTuber, because I like not being perceived. And also I like, you know, I really like the creativity behind it. You know, coming up with a persona like that. I think it's pretty cool. So, you know, I didn't really plan stuff out. I just got like I got someone to make a VTuber model, a 3D like V-Roid model on Fiverr for like 30 quid. And then, you know, I was just doing whatever for ages. And now I'm here. Or something. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I should do I never do like the flipping of the canvas thing, and I really should do it more often because I think it does help. I just don't fully understand it. Because sometimes I would flip the canvas, make the adjustments, and then I would flip it back and it would look off again. Yeah, I'm just like, I like not being perceived as much. Like, I feel like I'm, you know, obviously I attend conventions in person. But I feel like I'm a lot more like in control of it compared to having like hundreds of thousands of hours of my face on the internet, you know? Especially in the age of like deep fakes and AI and shit. That's a bit scary. I'm kind of just making stuff up at this point with this. I feel like it doesn't look enough like her though. I think if I zoom out on it, it might actually look better. Hang on. Let's put all of it into one group, perhaps. Just so I know where I'm at. Oops. Okay. That'll do. Yeah, if I do it like this, I think that helps. I can't draw it too close to the edges though, because you gotta leave a little bit of space for like bleed and stuff when it gets printed. I need to add her like little accessories and stuff. Let's just do like let's just do placeholders for now. Let's have it like, how long are they? They're pretty long. Like down here maybe? I did put it on a separate layer, right? I did. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you a lot about this on Thursday's stream, I think. I think I did. I don't remember talking about it. I finally watched Project Hail Mary on Wednesday night. Was it Wednesday night? I think it was. I thought it was good. I liked it. I think Ryan Gosling can really like sell any role. He's good, right? Stream Sparks. I'm doing it right as we speak. I'm doing it right now. Iconic shit. Yeah. Oh my god. I was like, as soon as Rocky got introduced, I was like, I'm gonna be crying over this rock, aren't I? And it was true. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm crying over these rocks. It's like everything everywhere all at once, you know? Are there any other bits I've forgotten that might be important? I don't think so. Oh no, I haven't put the thing on her neck actually. Right, I think that will do for now. I think I might carry on with this one off stream and do work on one of the other sketches for the rest of the stream. I feel like this is the kind of drawing that I will look at with fresh eyes and notice all the fixes. But we definitely made a lot of progress. I mean, let's compare it to the rough, shall we? Yeah, it's like that, and then we go to this, like, big improvement. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, good progress. Thank you! Yeah, I think sometimes looking at it again with fresh eyes helps a lot. We're definitely getting there. At one point, I was like, I'm gonna have to give up on this pose idea and do something else. Right, let's just tidy up the layers and such. Oh, I need to run ads. I think the ads were happening. I don't think I've done the ad talk yet, so I think ads ran at some point and I forgot. So everyone on Twitch, non-subs on Turbo users, you are gonna get 3 minutes of ads, but you're not gonna miss a lot. We're just yapping and drawing. Yeah, we're gonna have a little break, maybe. I'm not gonna have like a proper BRB screen break, but I'm just gonna do stretch. I might take my hoodie off. I'm getting a bit hot. We're just gonna look away from it for a few minutes. I'm gonna run the ads. You're not gonna miss anything, and you'll be back before you know it. Thank you for your patience. You can sub if you want to, but it's optional. I'm gonna mute for a sec while I take my hoodie off. One sec. All right. I think maybe we just decide what we're gonna do next. We'll have a look, and also maybe tidy my layers up a bit also. I mean, they don't have to be mega tidy because it is just the you know, the sketch file. Normally when I like move it over to Clip Studio Paint for like the line art and coloring, I like delete all these random layers that I don't need anymore. Right, so we've got that, and then we've got this pose. Let me get rid of the... So, I have this one, which I think says like an arm and a hand. I feel like that's also going to be a complicated one. They all kind of are complicated. We have this one, and we have this one. I feel like this one, we're probably only going to do the rough. We're probably not going to... Probably gonna finish before we do anything crazy with it, so I don't know. I can't decide. Or should we just keep going on this one? No, I'm not gonna do that. I can't decide, everyone. I can't decide. Hydrate, I'll do that right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. There we go. Wow. I could do. I'm like, oh, I could do. You know what? I'll start adding the details to this one. The rough details anyway. Oh, I need to hide my iPad again. Hang on. Which one was it? Oh god, I don't remember. This one? Okay, cool. Okay, so this one, current plan is that it's gonna be Pandora. So I'm gonna get her new reference up so you lot know what I'm doing. What? Ignore that. Ignore it. There you go. There's probably a way less scuffed way to do it, but who cares, am I right? That'll do. Ignore what? Amazing. Just pop it there. That'll be fine. Actually, let's put it... There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do like the very rough details. Nothing too crazy. I kind of wanted to do a similar facial expression to, you know, oh, what's the sweets mascot called? Oh, Peko-chan. Yeah, they're like Japanese sweets mascot. I kind of wanted to do a somewhat similar expression. Not exactly the same, but got hit in the head with a can of soda yesterday. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, Nut Stack. Sorry to hear it. Whoops. So where would the eyes be? They'd be kind of... I'm not entirely sure. Let's just do like a rough... Luckily it was a soft... Oh, god damn it. I had a feeling it was a setup for something. That's a good one. I like it. No, I don't like that. Hang on. Howdy, indeed. Indeed. Whoops. God damn it, I knew the problem on this one would be where to put the eyes. Let's just do like a... Just a really rough placement for now. Okay, hang on. Whoops. That'll do. No, I hate it. I've changed my mind. No! Okay, hang on. Hi, Bozo. Welcome in. It's going alright. We've done a sketch of one of them. Nope, that's not it. That's it. That I'm gonna come back to and alter lately. Basically, we did the rough sketch of that one and this one. And I'm gonna play with that later. And now we're just having a little early attempt at this one. Before we end for the day, because I'm probably gonna end at like 3:30. Because I've got a convention meet and greet today. At was it Anime Central? And that's at like 5. So gonna have some rest time. You did good, thank you. Thank you. It's so weird because I normally draw the face first, but I just wasn't vibing with it. I was like, let's do another piece and then we can figure the rest out, hopefully. You know what? I did a really rough sketch of this in my actual like physical sketchbook. And I think I might just use that as like a guide point. Because I don't know. I don't know how much I'm feeling this right now. I don't know. But then also that was scuffed AF, so I feel like there's problems on each of them. They were scuffed in different ways. Yes. But maybe if I combine them. Like, what's the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? The one where you put them all together. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of it. But maybe it'll be like that. Yeah, this is like super rough. I think I'm gonna... Exodia, that's it. I knew it began with E. Yeah. I think I'm gonna redo it. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. Poses are hard, gang. I think I might have to redo this one off stream. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. You can see the vision? Exactly. I think I'm gonna bench it, I think. I'm gonna come back to it. I don't know if I feel like working on... You know what? Maybe I do just carry on looking at this one. Even though I can't be bothered to get the reference up again. So you lot are just gonna have to use your imaginations. And let me get rid of the iPad again so I can get the pose reference back up. Just a moment. There we go. Yeah, when I found these BGMs again, I was like, wow, this is so nostalgic. What the fuck? I think, was this for the first anniversary? I can't remember. I feel like the art is not arting today. I mean, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. I think this is. I'll be able to figure this one out. I think. I don't know. I just feel like the art is not arting. Just don't understand how the reference can look normal, and then I do the exact same thing as the reference, pretty much, and it doesn't look normal. I just don't get it. How does that work? I don't understand. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Oh, I love this cover. Oh my god. Cecilia's voice is actually really pretty. I can't lie. Hi, John. Hiya. Hiya. This kind of song suits her voice so well. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so tired, man. Yeah, I love her original song. And she like wrote it, right? Because like, you know, she can do the music things, which is very impressive. Being able to like make music, it's like magic to me, you know. Okay. All of the music things, yeah. Every time she like is like a part of a concert and like plays violin, I'm like, oh. I'm like a kid seeing the Disney castle for the first time. I'm like, oh. It's a lovely thing, you know. My brain is melting. It's melting, everybody. It's gone. It's melting like the ice cream I am. What the frig? I need to look back on all of these with fresh eyes. I think it's just my brain. What I want to do is not cooperating with my hand. I don't know. I don't know. But we've made good progress because I think this is close to being like something that I can actually do something with, you know? This is close. This feels very close. So, I don't know. I'm really happy that the music thing worked, by the way. Like, having different music on Twitch and YouTube. Because I tried doing it again, like, ages ago. And it didn't work. And it was really annoying. For some reason, I just couldn't get it to work. But I did this time. For now. For now. For now. Oh yeah, here's a cool thing. I hit 1,800 subscribers on YouTube today, which is pretty cool. So we're pretty close to 2,000, which is awesome. Considering I haven't really done a lot with YouTube recently, it's like, you know, trickling up, which I appreciate. I do need to get more stuff done on there. We're also really close to 1,300 on Twitch, which is very epic. It kind of blows my mind that like I have a higher follower count on YouTube because I feel like I don't do as much, but YouTube I guess has better discoverability, doesn't it? I feel. It's an interesting one. Yay! Yeah, I need to, I have a few video ideas, that are in the works for YouTube. Obviously the Japan vlogs. But I also have, I want to make a speed paint of the Liz drawing that I did for her birthday. I've got the footage for it, and sped it up and everything. I just need to do like some narration and some edits and stuff. Honestly, I might do a speed paint of this Rin as well. Because, you know, I stream the sketching phase. If I just record off stream what I do, then, you know, boom, easy speed paint. Maybe. The thing is, when I did like off-stream stuff to the Liz one, I forgot to screen record for a little bit. But luckily not too much. Not too much, luckily. No worries, BT. I hope it goes well. Send in all the love and the posy vibes. Yes. Yeah, I think with YouTube, like, doing like long form videos on YouTube is so good. It's so good, right? But I just don't know like what to do. Shane! Oh my god. Do you guys remember Alpha's Hololive concert? Did you guys watch it? I sang this with her and a bunch of other cuties. I sang Reine's part. I was assigned Reine. Yes. This is a tune. Absolute bops. I feel like I'm just yapping now. It's fine. It's okay if I don't get anything else done for like... I'm probably going to end in like 10 minutes or so anyway, so... We can do some yapping. Some wee yapping. I'm probably going to have like another like off-stream little art sesh tonight, so... I don't know, I keep thinking about doing like no mic art streams when I'm just working on stuff. Just to keep me focused and that. I might do. I won't, like I've said before when I talk about them, I wouldn't like schedule them, they'd just be, you know, random things. You know, if you want to listen to some tunes that I pick and watch me, you know, help me focus. Maybe. Probably won't do it tonight, but maybe. Assigned Rain at Bonser, yeah. Yes. I really want to do, because there's so many good Hololive group songs that I would love to sing, but like I'm shy about asking people to do stuff like that with me. Like I'd love to, like Advent, I got some bangers. I'd love to do a cover of like Rebellion, for example. I don't know whose part I would sing. I guess if I gave myself parts, you know, 'cause if I organise, I'd be, you know, assigning people the parts. I think maybe I'd do Shiori's. Maybe. Yeah, I love Rosary. Yeah, a lot of artists do it actually. I just don't know how like interesting it would be, or if you lot are just here for my yapping. You know, I don't expect it to be something that has as much of a viewership as my normal streams, but so you know, I'd never do it instead of like a regular stream. But you know, maybe just as a little bonus. Because it would help me focus and also remind me, make sure I don't forget to record when I want to do a speed paint. Because I do actually have a PNG prepared for when I do no mic. Hang on. Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Hang on. I have this. I have that. So there's still a little representation of me when I do no mic. If I do no mic. I've got this little thing, which I quite like. It's cute, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. Because I think, like, obviously, like, you know, I'm doing the art, but I'm also focusing on, like, making sure the stream is working as intended and also, like, being entertaining for all of you and all that kind of stuff. And also, like, when I'm properly locking in off stream and that, and I don't have to worry about doing a stream as well as draw. I proper am like shrimp posed over my iPad and like I do like lean in and look really close, whereas I maybe don't, because like my face tracking would be going off like every 5 seconds, or it'd be like a really weird angle like this. You know, I don't know. And obviously, if I do no mic, I don't have to worry about that because it's not my model on the screen. And also, I can just, you know, work however I want to work. Don't have to worry about being entertaining. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some. Maybe I'll do a wee experiment. Shrimp back mode. Yeah, just proper like, because I have things where like this is a very casual kind of, you know, art sesh for me where I'm, you know, just working on stuff. I'm yapping, I'm having a good time with you lot and just working on stuff in the background. But then I have different types of art sessions where I'm fucking locked in and I do not want anyone to be bothering me. I'm like, if anyone even thinks about coming into my room, they will die. No, exaggeration. But like, you know what I mean, right? I'm locked in, I'm focused. I will not be speaking to anybody. My problem is with that though, is I find focusing sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this off stream, kind of like difficult to do for long periods of time. So I think no mic streams would also help that because it would maybe not be as long as a normal stream, but like it would make me do it for at least like an hour or like an hour and a half instead of being like, you know, I do art progress for like 10 minutes and then I'm like, I'm tired, I'm gonna have a break. And then suddenly I'm curled up in bed on my Switch deck playing 100 Line for like 2 hours. You know? Oh God, I was doing the route I was on 100 Line that I finally finished yesterday. I did not like. I keep. So the order I'm doing the different routes for 100 Line is kind of random. I haven't been looking up guides or anything. I've just been picking different options and seeing what happens. But unlucky. I'm very unlucky. I've hit a couple of the generally considered not so great routes in a row, and I'm like, oh God. I really hope the next one I get is good. To be fair, I say that like there's like a ton of bad ones. I would say there's only been like 2 routes so far where I've been like, I'm kind of not feeling this, right? And even then, it's not like they're terrible, but I'm just like, ugh. It's just unfortunate that I had both of them in a row. But you know, it is what it is. They can't, when you have a game with 20 plus routes and 100 endings, they can't all be bangers. That's the thing. They can't all be bangers. So as long as that's when, like, when I'm thinking about how highly I regard this game, I allow it a little bit of leeway. You know? I'm like, okay, if there's a couple of routes that aren't the best, as long as the others are good, it makes up for it, you know? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I listened to a lot of like Iris's older music again. It was kind of wild too. So I remember when her debut was announced, and it was so weird because everyone was like, oh my god, another person in EN. But like we're so used to myth. It was very strange. But now it just feels natural, you know? That's the whole thing with like a new EN gen. Everyone's like, oh god, it's gonna be so strange, but like it becomes normal, you know? You know what I mean? I think we're gonna look for someone to raid, because I am needing a break, I think. And like, you know, I was planning on ending around this time. I think I'm gonna work on stuff off stream. Let's see if there is anyone on YouTube we can redirect to. Maybe not, but I do just like to have a check. Recently, I have been doing the thing where like I redirect to the next stream, but like I don't have another stream because it's the last stream of the week. Thank you. I always like with the meet and greet stuff, it's so weird because I'm like, no one's gonna know who I am. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like talking to Americans, what the frig? But it's always a lot of fun. Ooh. How long has Roro been on for? 4 hours? Let's raid Roro. Let's do it. I'm not entirely sure if I've raided her before. Moog and Groogs. It's the Moog and Greet. Yes. I'd love to do a meet and greet at like a UK con where like more people maybe would know me. But I'm tabling at most of them. You know? Like Oshi Vision and Vexpo. I mean, I guess like sometimes you get like booths at MCM doing it. I don't table at MCM because I can never fucking get in. Maybe Hyper Japan. Oh, yeah, because I don't table at Hyper Japan. I typically just visit for one day. So if there's anyone doing it at Hyper Japan, maybe I'll give them a poke and be like, let me in, please. Hey. Boogs and Groogs. Yeah, oh, I want Greg's, man. I wish, like, there's not really anywhere I can, like, just walk and get something because I live in the middle of nowhere. Oh, God, if there's a Greg's near me, like, walkable, I mean, I'd just go down and get a pizza slice all the time. All the time. I love Hyper Japan. I've heard that, like, in terms of tabling there, it's kind of mixed in terms of, like, sales and such. But, like, I love visiting it, you know? It's a really unique con, you know? I'm thinking about taking Mama Moog this year because I think she'd like it. We can try a bunch of different Japanese food together. All right, I'm gonna get the raid sorted. There is the command if you have the subscriber emotes. This is the command if you do not. We are going to raid. Hang on. We are going to raid my lovely pal, Roro, who is so friggin' cute. Really, really cool. What's she doing? She's playing a game called Balloons. I've literally never heard of this. There's a monkey in it. I don't know what this game is. But we're going to go say hi to her because she's really friggin' cool, okay? Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. What the frig? Hello. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, this is the last stream of the week, so I'll post the schedule for next week at some point over the weekend. Don't know when. Don't even know what I'm doing yet, to be honest. Haven't figured it out yet. As always, best place for updates is Twitter and Discord. Art's looking real good too. Thank you. I think I'm not at a point yet where I'm ready to outline it. I want to make some adjustments, but it's good progress. Definitely compared to the start. Yeah, I'll let you all know how Anime Central goes. And yar. If you're going to MCM, by the way, I'm not going to be at MCM, but I'm going to the Virtual Waves concert, and I'm going to like the HoloLive meetup beforehand. So if you're there, come say hi to me if you see me, okay? Okay, don't be shy. But yeah, we're gonna raid Roro, and I'm gonna love you and leave ya. So that's all that was true, really. So thank you very much for being here. I am super, super grateful for it, as always. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you whenever I next see you. Oh, and check out the shop update if you wanna. Big sweets, big love, big moog. Bye bye. Bye bye.